Hello guys, it is Jead, and some of these Trophy Titans cards are getting very cheap. Some are up, some are going down, but overall it's a great time to have coins and try out some of these new dynamics, these great dynamic images in your team. But on top of that, what do we have coming to the game today? Well, let's jump into it. And guys, if you want to use players like this and just need that little extra boost, then you can get your cheap, fast, and most importantly, safe FC26 coins at eldorado.gg. They have 24/7 support, a money-back guarantee, and you can use code JEAD at checkout to get another 5% off your order. Link is in the description. Hope you are having a fantastic day, having a fantastic bank holiday weekend in the UK, or a fantastic weekend wherever you are watching. As you can see, we've got the new setup now, which means the FC26 grind, the content grind for you guys, starts now. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Make sure to follow on Twitch for that first live stream coming on Wednesday. We missed the one on Sunday. I do apologise. Missed that just as we move into the new house. But the setup, as you can see, a little bit bare, but we are getting there slowly. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. Don't miss out on all the content we'll have coming up now. Team of the season is around the corner. And we have a week and a half left of Trophy Titans. And we did get some decent SBCs yesterday. We really did. We did get some average ones as well. But the main ones we got were Dro, Canate, the very best Evo, and then Salgado. And I'm starting with Salgado. Honestly, not great. I said this before he came out when we got the official stats leaked. What do you do with this card? I just don't really understand it. He can only play right back, but 88 pace instantly for 99% of people is going to be a turn-off on that card. Like, I just don't understand it. He's 5'9". I don't know. It's just not for me. Not for me at all. So I'd say it's a must-avoid. Cold dynamic image, but a lot of the cards in this promo have cold dynamic images, so I don't think that really matters. We then got Dro and Canate. Let's start with Canate because, look, I'm a Liverpool fan. You guys know this by now. We're having a tough time. I watched the Man City game the other day, and honestly, we just got touched. And this Canate card, it feels like EA are just joining in because Aerial Fortress Plus isn't great. Anticipate Plus, of course, is nice, but Aerial Fortress Plus, on top of the fact that Liverpool are not going to beat PSG in this game. Like, I really hope we do on Wednesday, but Liverpool are not beating PSG. Canate is also more expensive. Canate comes in about 120,000 coins, whereas Dro comes in at about 90,000 coins and is the better card anyway. Incisive Plus and Technical for a cam is like near perfect. Pinged and Ticky, with Finesse, with Rapid and Quick Step. You can also play centre mid and left mid, but to be honest, I'd play this card cam. If they get the upgrade, and again, I'm a Liverpool fan, I'll let you know right now, it's very likely PSG get the upgrade, right? He'll probably get low driven. He might get something else, but I imagine EA give him low driven. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But the upgrade on this card for being 80,000 coins, not being too expensive to complete, out of those 3-player SBCs, I would go and do Dro first. But at the end of the day, is this card getting in your team with all the Trophy Titans cards and what we've had recently with Evos? Maybe not. Maybe it's not, but I think Dro is not too bad value. The big SBC, of course, is when we get the Evo SBCs. So for an 85, an 86, and an 87, which again, it's quite affordable. I think it comes in at what, about 60,000 coins, 65,000 coins. You get the very best Evo. Now, at first, it looks average on a lot of players. I tried to put it on my Pepe card. I thought he'd be okay. I don't love Quick Step and Low Driven. I prefer Finesse and Rapid. I prefer Finesse and Technical or even Incisive. Quick Step and Low Driven to me are both B tier, C tier playstyles. However, if we jump over to Footbing, you guys have noticed, not just for this Evo, but in general recently, this Oscar Bob card is trending. And basically, this Oscar Bob card, as you can see, is extinct, but also fits nicely with a few of the Evos. One of them being this, the very best Evo. He goes to Quick Step Plus, he gets Finesse Shot Plus, but he goes to 94, 91, 91, 94, which is crazy, right? Now, I'm sure he's not the only card. Whenever you see a card that has potential like this, it means there's other cards, but it also means there's change, right? If an Evo can give a card this stat, he won't be the only card in the game who can get them, which means, again, yeah, there's chains for right wingers, and I think that everyone should go and do an Evo SBC. At the end of the day, chains do exist. This goes to a 90 rated. We'll get 90 rated evolutions, probably in Team of the Season, which isn't that far away. So every single person, if you've got the fodder, try and go and do this SBC first, maybe along with Dro. I mean, this chain is a little bit ridiculous, but just as an example, like, look how many Evos they've used on the top here. But anyway, Luis Enrique into the very best if you put him into about 50 million other Evos. Clearly, there's going to be some good chains for this Evo. Not the best. Again, it feels like a 7 out of 10 for me, but at the end of the day, it's an SBC that's probably worth doing to get an Evo, to get a new card in your team, to even just get someone for a past and present. It's getting to the point in the game where I recommend everyone now, trust me on this, you'll see what I mean. Get ready to start a past and present if you haven't already for the team you support, just because when it gets to Team of the Season and footies and whatever comes afterwards, if you just run one team, I think the game gets very repetitive. If you run two teams and start to run a past and present, it gets really easy to add those players to your team because, like, Team of the Season and footies, like, it just gets really easy to pack amazing players. And also, it gets a little bit more fun with the amount of gamble SBCs and different things we get. So I recommend, honestly, if you've not already, I'd start a past and present. But did we get an evolution in the actual evolution section that is a little bit better? We got an evolution leaked, by the way. That's what I want to talk about when we jump into leaks. The main thing coming today is an Evo leak, and we love an Evo leak. But we do have some evolutions since we've been away. Now, the main one that came out yesterday, which I want to talk about, of course, is What a Hit, because obviously that is, you know, Gerrard, What a Hit, Beauty Sun. I'm a Liverpool fan. However, the Evo is mid. The Evo is kind of mid. I am going to put it on firming. I went through all my players, and I'm not even going to go buy someone from this. The Evo, again, is a 6, 7 out of 10 for me. It gives decent play styles. It gives a decent stat boost. However, you can't really use it for a chain. What I mean by that is it gives like mad plus rating. I think it gives, I don't know if it says. Okay, so it gives a 15 plus rating. So again, if you're using that on a bronze and silver card, it's kind of dead for most cards. But on someone like this firming card, who I guarantee none of you guys have anymore, finesse shot is not in finesse shot, incisive and technical with finesse shot, low driven, pinged, ticky, but also intercept and press proven. Honestly, not a bad card. And the stats look decent for a central cam. 88 pace, but then 92, 90, and 90. Again, not crazy, but because he goes to 89 rated, I would make sure to get, you know, someone who's already decent, get him to 89 rated. Get someone who's got a few positions. So this firming card has a few, not loads, but he's got cam, where is it? Cam, striker, centre mid, and left wing. So he's got loads of positions, which means when we get more 89 rated evolutions, this guy could fit into them. Maybe go to 3 playstyle plus, just hopefully setting him up for a future Evo. He's a great idea. But yeah, it's not crazy, but it's nice that it's free, right? You get one of them. I'm going to put firming into it. But the more important one, in my opinion, or I guess the better one, since we've been away, is El Tiburon. Now, this, of course, was not yesterday's content. It was the day before. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen, but if you haven't seen, cards as simple, and this is the most popular one, of course, as this 88 Sol Campbell card. Of course, has that Intercept and Bruiser plus, which is nice. He comes with that on the card. If you've not seen the 2 Sol Campbell cards and the EA incident, that they've basically been stupid again, this card has better playstyles than the 91. The 91 doesn't have jockey. This one does. But anyway, this one fits the Evo. And you end up with Sol Campbell with perfect playstyles. Apart, I don't know, you swap precision header, maybe for Ticky, I guess. I don't know. But perfect playstyles. 88 pace, 91 defending, 91 physical, as well as 81 dribbling as well. And as well as decent passing with 87 short pass. Not the best, but decent passing. And of course, we're going to talk a lot about these Trophy Titans icons today. But if we jump into the 91 Sol Campbell, he has 84 pace to this 89 Evo, which has 88. Then he has 91 and 91, which is what this Evo gets. This one has 77 dribbling. The Evo gets 81. And he has 66 passing. The Evo gets 72. Hence why this card is now 33,000 coins. Still more expensive than the 88. Because the 88 has about 5 times the supply. But yeah, that's why the other card's only 33,000 coins. Because this card in the Evo the other day is, of course, better. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have seen that right now. But that El Tiburon on Evo, mainly for Sol Campbell, but for other cards as well, is really, really nice. So I actually have both the 91 and the 88. But I'm going to lock my 88 Sol Campbell into the 65,000 coin Evo. I'm on 3.6 million coins. Liquid, we're on about 11 million coins. We'll jump into what we're doing on the market later and why we're on 3.5 million. But that is it for evolutions. Arguably the best bit of content yesterday, or maybe not the best, but the most exciting. I don't even know if you'd even call it exciting, but if you go over to campaign and I stop waffling, go to objectives, right? You guys will have seen Neuer the Wall. Now, where's his dynamic image? The main thing about this Neuer card, he has a cold dynamic image. We'll check it out on Footbin. But for just doing a milestone objective that you'll do in the background, now at the end of the day, conceding less than 2 goals in 50 matches does seem hard. The way you actually normally end up doing this is friendlies and rage quits. Everyone thinks, oh, this game's, you know, shocking to defend on. I concede 5 a game. You'll get it from rage quits and friendlies. Of course, it can take a while. But a free Manuel Neuer card that has far reach plus, which is nice. Rush out plus, which is nice. And then just only missing cross claimer, but has pinged pass, but I'm sure you've noticed it, also has precision header. Honestly, that is just really nice. Like, the stats are crazy across the board. 96 kicking. It's Neuer, though. The main thing with this is it's Manuel Neuer. He's not lengthy, which is a shame, but it is Manuel Neuer, which we do like. And if you want to, you could go and rush and get this done ASAP, and he looks like one of the best goalkeepers in the entire game. Now, there's something interesting with this Neuer card, which I'll jump into. First, let's start with the dynamic image. Is that not the best dynamic image on the entire game right now? Let me know. Which of the Trophy Titans card has the best dynamic image? It might be that Neuer card. Even though the Bundesliga trophy looks crap, that's pretty cold with the shades. The other thing with this Neuer, though, is this didn't drop goalkeeper prices. I don't really know why too much. Maybe because you can't get him straight away. It could be that it's a milestone. It takes a while. People thought it might be an SBC. This is hourly. If we look at yesterday on the Yashin graph, you'll see he dropped to 480, 480. We get content, and then he actually went up to 520 when Neuer came out, and he's now sitting around 520. However, please do remember, if you're thinking about buying goalkeepers and you don't want Neuer, we have this Khan. Now, I think you can already get this Khan. But the way the season pass normally works is we're getting to the point where more and more people will be getting this card, like just across the game. A lot of people will have the season pass. A lot of people will be getting this card, and therefore you got Neuer, you got Khan on the game. Probably not a great time for a long-term goalkeeper rise, but they did well the other day. Okay, but with Neuer out the way, with content out the way, you can see up top here, if you're a smart, clever buddy, you can see we've got leaks open, and of course, I have one Reddit post I want to talk about. You can kind of see a little preview of it there. But let's start with the leaks. We have one main leak, which is, of course, what I spoke about earlier. We have a new evolution coming to the game. Will this affect the market? Should you go and buy players for it? Will it affect your team? And I guess the most important one when we get a new evolution leak is just how good is the evolution going to be? I don't know about you guys, But evolutions to me at the minute feel a little bit meh. Not meh as in like I hate doing them. They feel meh in the sense that we got 89 rated evolutions. They then took a step back with 87. We then got a free playstyle plus evolution, and then we've just not seen anything close to it again. Let me know down below, what is your thoughts on Evos? Mine is that I don't think EA know exactly how to balance Evos throughout the last couple of years. They just don't know how to get it right. So because of that, you often see big swings, like they'll swing it too overpowered, then they have crap Evos for a week or two. And I think you've noticed that a lot this year on FT26, where you have weeks where the Evos feel not even worth doing. Then you have weeks where you'll do 2 or 3 Evos, and they all get in your team, and your team is like entirely changed. And I just don't think EA have found that sweet spot yet. But we have a new 88 left-wing evolution coming. So if you did the Hazard SBC, RIP, he won't fit. But we do have an 88 evolution coming. Got 1 stat requirement, which apparently is an in-game stat. So we'll have to wait and see. Leaker's being weird again, but we'll see what that ends up being. It'll be an in-game stat, and we'll see if we can even get the leak before the video today. But yeah, stats upgrade, which is nice. But Rapid Plus and Quick Step Plus is nice. I really hope it gives Rapid Plus first, considering we've just had a right-wing Quick Step Plus evolution. If you've already got a winger, maybe with Finesse Shot Plus, who can play left wing, giving them Rapid Plus, it's really boring. But at the end of the day, that is the best playstyles for the game in that position. 2 playstyle plus again, of course, not going to be 3 playstyle plus. Otherwise, there'd be massive bomb emojis all over this. But Trickster, Rapid, Quick Step, Ping Pass, First Touch, Silver, nothing crazy. But honestly, I always find this a bit misleading. You have to wait and see until we get the actual Evo, what the cards look like in the Evo. They get 5-star skills again. After FUT Birthday, I'm a bit desensitized to 5-star skills. You can't make a promo where every single card in Evolution in the game has 5-star skills and then try and hype it after the fact. So it's a little bit meh. But yeah, left wing Evos, as you can see, these are the cards the leakers have pumped. That's always what it is. So they've clearly tried to call Hazard, Kunet, Ribery, Di Natale, and Bob. They've basically tried to pump these Evo cards, and that's why they're putting them on these posts. Bob, of course, we saw before, already extinct, but we got Ribery, Kunet, Hazard, Di Natale. This could be a really nice evolution. I'm not looking to improve my left wing in the team, and this to me looks a little bit average. Now, interestingly, if you look from the 2 pictures here, you'll see that one of the leakers is basically saying Rapid, 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 which means that Rapid would be the first play style, and the other one is basically saying that Quick Step, Quick Step, Quick Step, Quick Step. So Quick Step would be the first play style. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. We'll have to wait and see what it ends up being. Again, I'd rather it be Rapid. I think I'll make it a much better evolution. If you ever want to invest in these Evo cards and you just go off Twitter, please don't invest in the cards they put on these pictures. You are basically buying in their sell, if that makes sense. You're buying the cards they're selling, but yeah, don't touch any of those cards. However, that is not the only bit of content we should have coming today. Now, that is what is leaked, but obviously, with it being a Monday, what does Monday always have? Gauntlet, and it always has upgrade packs. Now, both of these could be insane, and both of them could be really, really average. If we start with SBCs, especially with expiring soon, and again, get in the Discord if you want these expiring soon pings. Archie is still cooking them up, trying to let you guys know what you need to complete every single day, just in case you miss something. But we've got Charbum expires at content. Is anyone completing that card? Probably not, unless you're Charbum himself. We've, of course, got Garcia and Stanisic that will expire tomorrow, and then Drob and Canate the day after, before their games, obviously, and Tielemans tomorrow at content. But the main ones is the 1 of 480 player pick expires today, 5 of 10 79 expires today, and the 85 times 3 is tomorrow, which means to get an 85 player pick, which is what I want a player pick, to get a big upgrade, that'll probably be tomorrow at content, but today we should get some nice upgrades. Now, EA could do something really cool with this and make it so, they actually get a decent upgrade. I'm going to be very honest. I think you'll just see the next rotation of these, which I'm not sure exactly what it'll be. Maybe the 4 of the 80-plus player picks, like the 4 of 10, rather than the 5 of 10 79s. I just think you'll see the standard rotation. The pack weight on these will be okay to pack the lower rated, like these Trophy Titan icons right at the bottom. Not good, by the way. Okay, like you'll get these cards every now and then. But it just ain't that much for me. I might just wait for the Tuesday upgrade tomorrow. I really hope EA do give us something big with this and don't just give us the same crap as always. But I think I'm being over the top hopeful. The bigger one is probably Gauntlet. I said the other day in a video that I don't play Gauntlet too much right now, and it's kind of true. I don't know. I don't really want to grind for the fodder of this too much. I need something really juicy in the rewards. I need a player, or what we could get in this, because we had it here, a 1 of 5 road to the final player, which ended up being crap, by the way. The bonus was actually crap. The weight on this was shocking. However, if we could get maybe like a 1 of 5, 90-plus Trophy Titans, maybe the 90-plus is what would sell me, right? Because the 90-plus, you still get some crappy cards in it, like the 92 Shearer and the 92 Nesta. Like, it's not all crazy. But maybe, that'd make it a bit better. Or maybe just 89 plus. 89 plus would at least leave Prince in it, leave Thuram in it. I think we'll just get a standard Trophy Titans upgrade as the big reward for the bonus. But obviously, a man can dream, right? So we get the Gauntlet today. Let's see what that brings, because that could be great for Fodder. That could be great for, again, a player big at the end. That plus upgrades plus evolution should be the content today. And then tomorrow we should get some more upgrades, as well as probably another player SBC and another evolution, even if it is just a chain one. But of course, speaking of these Trophy Titans cards, the main thing we want to talk about today is the prices of them. Do we invest in them? Have they gone up or down? Are you using any of them in your team? Have you bought any of the lower rated ones? Have you bought yourself a Sol Campbell 88 to put into the evolution? Because I know a lot of people have. Have you bought yourself a 91 rated Solomon Campbell to put into the evolution? What are these cards are you guys using, right? You've got arguably the best right back for evolutions in the entire game. I don't think that's arguably. He is the best right back, again, for evolutions in the entire game. Even though Rapid Plus is a bit meh, he has all the play styles in game if you give him intercept. He's only 90,000 coins. Now this guy, again, when he first came out, was 300, then 200, then it was 100, and as you can see from this graph, it's going down. If you're not a genius, that graph is going down, right? This guy just keeps getting lower and lower. Now, what is the buy point for these cards? In my opinion, it's not quite yet. Now, some of them have started to rise already, but the ones that have started to rise are the ones that are a little bit more rare. So we've seen more like nice fluctuations on some of the higher end cards, or at least some of the rarer cards, right? This Beckenbauer card has been fluctuating between just below a mil and up to like 1.1 mil. He went to 1.04, then 1.1, like up and down, right? Some of the rarer cards have started to fluctuate nicely. Last year, what we seen was all these lower rated cards just kept going down until about Thursday. Now, they fluctuated up and down through Weekend League, and you can definitely buy some of the cards. And there is one, like, sure way everyone watching this video can just make some free coins if you just want some free coins in the background using this promo. But it isn't just brain dead investing in these cards, right? Totti here, by the way, this guy was 4 million on release. Of course, I've been away for a few days. He's gone below 2.4 million coins. I'm going to use this guy in my team. Just no doubt about it. I can't wait to use this guy in my team. Technical plus, rapid plus, low driven plus. Get in the Twitch streams. We'll come and try this guy out because why not? He's a card I've been wanting to use and he's now getting more affordable. Can he drop even lower towards 2 million? I think the higher rated cards out of packs will do really, really well, right? This Totti card, this Butragueno card, probably the Beckenbauer card as well. These sort of like 3 playstyle plus cards, but the ones that are actually really, really good. Again, Totti, Butragueno, and Beckenbauer, those sort of cards. Like, not even the massive ones like Ronaldinho, Gullit, and Thuram I'm talking about. I think he'll do well out of packs. I even think you could see the cards like Sol Campbell, the lower rated cards, but are better for Evos, do really well out of packs. But I think for these lower rated cards, the buy on them probably is going to be Thursday. I think they're going to keep dropping. At the end of the day, we've got more weekend league supply for these lower rated cards. They then might have a slight rebound after Tuesday, Wednesday. I think they'll stay pretty stagnant, but they might have a slight rebound. And then rival rewards, you get in on these cards, you wait for them to go out of packs, and then you can do the same for the big end cards. The big end cards, like say the big ones like Totti, Butragueno, whatever, you might be able to go a little bit earlier on. But at the end of the day, it's the same concept, right? Even this Ronaldinho card, who is now 7 million coins, the lowest he has been is 6.9. He had a slight rebound up to 7.4, but didn't really sell at that price, and then came right back down. I think you can see this card go even lower, probably back down to that 6.9, or maybe he settles like a 6.5 as an absolute bottom price. And again, like Francesco Totti, this might be a card I buy alongside him for my weekend league team. This is a card that, in my opinion, out of packs, if he settles at 6.5 million low, give it a week or two just before the start of team of the season, and you might see this card go back up towards 8 million coins as people start to buy teams again. And then, of course, you get the team of the season market crash as we get every single year. But he'd be a really nice card as well. Even Gullit, 7.5 million coins. This guy was hard fixed at 15 million coins extinct when he first came out. Best card on the game, people would argue, even though his playstyles don't really say that. And he's now 7.5 million coins. However, before we move on to the rest of the market, there is a surefire way to make coins on all of these cards that have baby versions. And everyone can do it. You can do it. Anyone can do it, right? Because it's so easy. What you're going to do is, oh my God, we're on less than 3 million transfers on the console market. The game is really in the dust, man. We need Team of the Season to do something to this game, honestly. I don't know what EA are going to do with Team of the Season, but hopefully they pull through, right? Any card has a baby card. So Shearer, Sol Campbell, any card where the baby card has a decent gap between, that and the big card. What you can do is go and buy the baby card on a snipe. Don't just obviously buy it outright. Make sure to get a decent price on it. Get it on bid. Do as best as you can, right? Some of these cards like Shearer are pretty much min price, so you can't really go too wrong. But get this Shearer card for min price. Try and get one that's, of course, a little bit lower. Get the 11,000 coin one. Feel free to go put hunters on them. Hunters and shadows, as always, are pretty much discard, but it might help this. All you're going to do is lazy sell these cards. And the reason this is working so well is because, of course, Alan Shearer has a second Trophy Titans card that, looking at it, is about 52,000 coins, right? The reason this works so well is people are not really doing it often, but what you will have is people trying to buy the other Alan Shearer card, who we can't even find right now, will accidentally buy the one that you've listed on a lazy sell. Is thinking they're buying the other one. People will try and buy this Alan Shearer card and accidentally buy this one. Now you think it's obvious the two dynamics are very different. Number one, people are stupid, but number two, the dynamics don't always load in. You get that sort of passport face photo a lot of the time. You don't go and list this Shearer card at 50,000 coins, the same price as this one. If this guy's 11k, maybe just list him at 20k, list him at 15, list him at 19. Have loads of these cards on your transfer list. It'll be a lot slower on PC, by the way. If you're on PC, PC lazy sales are always just slower than console. It has been because there's less players on the game. It's not going to change until PC gets way more players on the game. But yeah, you can do that with Alan Shearer, you can do it with Sol Campbell. Any card's got a baby card. They're two of my favourite ones. Some of the hero cards work really well. Even though the hero cards, I don't think I have two versions, they work really, really well. I believe Vialli works really well. So yeah, taking a look, this Vialli card is about 23,000 coins. He doesn't even have like a big version. He just is the the best version of his card, the Gianluca Vialli. If we go to Trophy Titans Heroes, this is the best version of the card. He's about 23,000 coins. I've seen people in the Discord be getting lazies on this up to 30 or 40,000 coins. I don't really know why on these cards. People are just buying these cards on lazies left, right, and centre. But buy a few of each card. Don't buy too many. Obviously, if you've only got like 100 or 200,000 coins, not going to be the best to buy too many. But if you've got upwards of 500,000 coins to a million, buy a couple Viallis, buy a couple Shearers, buy a couple Sol Campbells, buy a couple Nestors, all the cheaper versions, and then lazy sell them for like some quite decent profit. Again, might not take, you might not get on the first listing or whatever. If you're on PC, it'll take way longer. But honestly, just passive coins in the background. I've seen it working really well since these cards came out on Friday. I don't really know why it works this well. It's never worked this well before in previous promos, but yeah, really nice. Before we go on to the rest of the market, Fodder and all that good stuff, because of course, Fodder Team of the Week's everyone's favourite topic. I'm basically in on a Future Stars bail. You would have seen it right at the start of the video. We've got a Future Stars bail for 6.7 million coins. I'm going to try and sell him for 7.3. Shouldn't be too hard. There's someone trying to price fix him now at about 9 million coins, but that should be about 300,000 coins profit. And basically the other day, we ended stream on Friday. If you were there, what a legend. We ended stream on Friday, and then obviously I was moving house. I forgot to sell loads of my cards. So loads of these cards, like the Endricks, the Demornes, the Fernando Torres FUT birthdays, we lost a lot of coins on, because I literally just didn't list them after stream. Spent 2 days moving house, and of course, since then the market goes down. So I think total we lost about 500,000 coins. But because we've done so well on some of the other cards that we did on that day, I flipped a Vieira last night for about 100,000 coins profit. We flipped some Teo Hernandez last night, about 50,000 coins profit. We've actually ended up back on 11 million coins, even though we should really be on 10 to 10.5 after losing so much from stream. Because of the flips, we've had to end up back towards 11. And yeah, I think we're going to use those cards, use those coins on cards for the team for next weekend league, for midweek. I might try a Ronaldinho, might try a Totti. So make sure you are there for that. But of course, Fodder Team of the Week, everyone's favourite topic, basically because even if you're not a trader, you want to know what the fuck's going on with Fodder. Why is it so cheap? Are we going to get any decent SBCs pretty much ever? The answer to SBCs is probably not soon, to be honest. We're probably not going to get any SBCs soon. I've not seen anything leaked that seems crazy. Might need to wait for Team 2 of Trophy Titans, and we should get them leaks, by the way, tomorrow or Wednesday when we'll be putting a video out on the new Trophy Titans leaks. But high-rated fodder is down. Not crazy, but it is down. 91s are a little bit higher because, of course, the recent SBCs, I guess they're a little bit rarer, so they've done okay. But low-rated fodder is on the floor. And once again, should be a really, really easy play. We got the exact same provision upgrades the other day when they went away, I think, on Friday. We got the exact same ones back. We got the 14 times 83s. Everything is the same. Literally everything is the same, right? Nothing has changed. But fodder is on the floor, which means right now, you can get these 85s, the 86s, even the 87s. Again, not at these prices. You've got to bid below. So if 85s are 1.4, just get them at 1.2. Don't go crazy below, but get them at 1.2. 86s, get them at 1.2, 1.3. 87s, try and get them at 2, 2.1. Buy them now before the end of Weekend League. Sell them Wednesday night. Sell them Thursday night. I'll be honest, these are so cheap that I don't see crazy profits on these week. But if you do want some free coins, like always, what a shock. They are a good play again because they've gone really, really cheap since the start of Trophy Titans. And Team of the Week's exactly the same. We're getting towards this time in Team of the Season where we see some really nice upgrade SBCs. These could start to hit more like 20,000 coins rather than 15,000 coins. Once again, before the end of Weekend League, if you can get 87 rated Team of the Weeks at probably about 11,750 is the max I'd go. I'd actually rather you get 1150 or 11,250. But I know that could be quite hard to get. But if you see here, they have hit that prices like overnight, and they could hit it overnight tonight as well with the end of Weekend League. So if you can get maybe 1150 on these, on the 87 rated and above Team of the Weeks, that could be really nice. Once again, to sell on Wednesday night, to sell on Thursday night. We should get some nice upgrade packs in the week. We're getting towards that stage in the game now where EA try and keep people around in the SBC tab with those gamble SBCs. So that's always a safe play. A little bit boring, but that combined with lazy selling, and if you get in the Discord, get in the streams, all that good stuff, right? The Team of the Season, honestly, you'll get yourself up another, 500,000 coins, 1 million coins, 2 million coins, which is for the start of Team of the Season is nice. We have nothing on Team of the Season yet. I actually imagine on these leaks, we'll start getting Team of the Season leaks as soon as like this Friday and Saturday. The leakers will rinse Trophy Titans. They'll get the new team out. We'll get all the content Friday. And as soon as that hype has died down, I guarantee from like Saturday onwards, you'll start seeing murmurings of team of the season, what's coming to the game, is there any new concepts, what's going to be the first team of the season, who's in it, all that good stuff will start like this weekend is my guess. And then of course, that has major impacts, not only on the market, but just pretty much everything on the game. And to end it, I said to you guys I would bring up Reddit, and it's because I've seen a lot of people saying the Trophy Titans guarantee packs are giving them absolute fodder. So let me know down below, are your Trophy Titans packs giving you absolute fodder? And the reason we're going to end it on the Trophy Titans guarantee packs is because we're going to complete one of them to end the video and see. Now, the reason I want to show you guys this is because on all the ones I've done, I've pretty much got a different version of Sol Campbell, but now we're doing the Evo I showed you before. We don't need this 91, so we will end on a Trophy Titans guarantee and try for once to get an actually decent player, even though I've just seen pure fodder in these. I don't think I've seen a single good one. So we'll submit the second squad, like I say. I'll take literally any of the decent ones. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a Veron, probably a Sol Campbell, maybe a Nesta in these. I don't know what you guys have been getting, but these have been shocking. The only decent packs I've seen, shock horror, are store packs. Now, I've seen a few, like the odd one or two person get like a Dan or a Hullet from a random pack, but 99% of the time it's not been there. We get centre back, we get Spain. You know what? I'd take the 3-play style plus Puyol. I'd take the 3-play style plus Puyol. And there you go, another absolute fodder card. These packs just don't give out. I think they're too expensive for what they are, considering the pack weight. The pack weight in this promo is great for getting promo cards, for getting good ones. It's absolutely disgusting. This guy has no intercept. Who is ever going to evo this card when he's 5'10"? Anyway, boys and girls, I appreciate all the support once again recently. Subscribe if you are new. As you can see, we're in the new setup. I'm going to put stuff on the walls. Leave me suggestions down below what to put on the walls. Right now, I'm going to put probably a Jamaica flag over there, a Maldini poster somewhere on there as well. I don't know. We need to decorate the setup and make it not look like an insane asylum. But we will be doing that in the next few days. Don't you worry about it. Don't forget to drop a follow on the Twitch as well. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you all in a bizzle.